Oh, Sonic, no!
What happened to him?
He took on so much cyber energy, it corrupted him.
Meaning?
He's stuck between realities.
My only regret is you denied me the pleasure of finishing you off, rodent.
We must get you back into cyberspace immediately.
I just got out! That was the whole point!
I ran millions of simulations. The only way I can keep you alive is if you're not here when it gets out.
When what gets out?
Since time immemorial, I have languished here. The locks are broken. Now I shall tear down the walls between dimensions and consume all.
No, you don't. I'll mobilize the egg fleet and blow you out of the sky.
It won't be enough. It triumphed over the Ancients' technology. My simulations show a success rate of 0%.
No. Sonic worked too hard for us to give up now. Those visions we saw, we can drive back the corruption and bring him back. Anything for Sonic.
Whatever it takes.
Sonic, I want you to see the hero I become.
Sonic, you still have love to share with this world, too.
Sonic, we're even after this. Ha!
Everyone, thank you. I won't let you down.
Oh, good. He's back.
This is our chance. I never simulated a scenario where Sonic helped, since you never authorized it.
I still don't want to!
Please.
Sonic, I hereby induct you into the Eggman Empire in order you to save us all. Understand? This is not an alliance.
If that's how you want to spin it, Dr. Ego Man.
Sage, you will help me find the Chaos Emeralds. Sonic won't be fast enough.
Hey, wow!
As you command.
Hello there, everybody, and welcome back to Sonic Frontiers. Last time, a lot of things happened. We went through Rhea Island, we disabled all the towers, and unfortunately, the voice that was egging us on all along was the bad guy. Who knew? But the good news is Sonic is back after he was corrupted for about 3 minutes. So that was cool. Alright, so now here we are on our final island in this journey. Oranos Island, which is completely blank, by the way. Because we gotta fill it in, of course. Now then, if you have up to Update 3 installed, you'll encounter this portal. We won't do anything with that portal until we finish everything in the base game. That's to say, all the content from Updates 1 and 2. And would you look at that, the only music track that was ever actually added in via Update 3, I believe. Oranos Island. Who would have thunk that that would be our big final reward as a free update? Who would have thunk it? Alright, so we know our usual drill at this point. We gotta do a lot of things, including filling out the good old map. While I also witnessed the game flicker right before my eyes. Yeah, right as I see the game flicker right in front of me. Also, those memory tokens look familiar. And in fact, they should be, because they are literally just Amy's, except green. Man, they're running out of budget all over the place, man. I don't know how to feel. Listen, there are games that I like that run out of budget eventually. Pokemon Sword and Shield, and then this one. Clearly. Because in a very clear environment where I like this game, I can poke fun about the fact that they really didn't have anything else to do with said memory token, so we're just gonna deal with that. Red Pillar. We have yet another tower variant right there, but I want to wait until... Wait, is it marked on a map? Yes, it is. Never mind. I can just run up to you, no problem, absolutely, and just bop you on the head. I wasn't even trying to be funny. I was just actually... I actually just... Well, I was trying to be funny, but lo and behold, it actually works. Who knew that simple solutions to video games can actually work in your favor? So, you know the usual. We gotta collect the vault keys, of course, and also get all the cocos that we can. Cause this is our final island. We gotta do this thing properly. We gotta go at it in a very smooth sense. Now, behold, a unique challenge to Oranos Island for the map is, well, catching this falling sphere. That's all you gotta do. Very simple, very easy, very profound. And of course I want to get all the Chaos Emeralds, like, right away. Like, duh. Of course I do. But I also want to take care of the mini-bosses, including Caterpillar. Wait. Hold on. If it's marked on the map, then can I do it? Yeah. Alright. Caterpillar. This guy is sort of a variation of Tank, except not really, but it's more like its own thing. Well, more like it sort of combines the design of Tank and sort of mixes it in with Strider, I think. Where you have to grind on rails and you have to get these blue orbs over to Caterpillar. Also, isn't that just cute? The boss's name is Caterpillar. It's a little caterpillar, and eventually turn into a dead butterfly who will be dead. And also will kill me if I don't fix this up right away with my stomp combo thingamabob. See? This is how it works, people. This is how I do. I can turn you over very easily and just murder you. Or rather, destroy you, because you can't murder machines. You fool. Yeah. And now that I have the proper chance to talk about this, as we're just going through maps and stuff, I do want to talk about Rhea Island a little bit, because it's interesting to think about. So, I feel like I'm the only person I know who doesn't really mind Rhea Island being as short as it is, because it really only serves a purpose in the story, where it just forces the big old bad guy to come forward. And, you know, that's all well and good and all, and the Disney death, I felt like it was... Well, here's the thing. here's the thing. I started thinking about this, like, before I recorded today, right? And I feel as though the cyber corruption, while it could have been a bigger deal, at the same time, it's really going for the whole Disney death thing, where, like, you think that a character is going to be just incapacitated or dead or something like that, when in reality they're only temporarily dead. So Sonic and his friend, so Tails, Knuckles, and Amy had to use the power of friendship and stuff to bring him back to life. And now technically they're inside of Sonic, just like a certain Disney boy. But, you know, at the same, yeah, again, I wish it wasn't that way. I wish it did make a bigger deal of the whole cyber corruption aspect than it already was, because you saw how Sonic suffered through that whole thing. Like, ever since Chaos Island, he was just like going through it. He was just like, oh man. Like, even in his idle animation, he was like, are you okay, buddy? And as you've gone through further in Chaos Island, it just got worse. You saw Sonic holding his sides like he was in pain. Like, that should have been the thing. And throughout Rhea Island, we could have clearly seen that. Can I ever make this hoop? Thank you. You saw through Rhea Island that he was clearly suffering. He was very clearly suffering in this thing, in this condition that he had, where he was getting more and more corrupted as time went on. And yeah, they seriously could have made this a much bigger deal than it was. But I will be in the agreement. That it is what it is, or in the camp of it is what it is. It is what it is. Could have been cool, but it kind of wasn't at the same time. Ghost! Now, this one is a unique Guardian. So, this Guardian is a little interesting. Because essentially what you need to do here is you need to, well, find power sources. And in order to kill said power sources, you need to, well, find them, obviously. Now, I don't know exactly where this ghost is, because at the same time, he's draining my rings in the process. So, wait, do I have to actually, like, damage this thing? Because I don't see a target reticle on it. I haven't dealt with this ghost before. I have dealt with another one, but not, you know, one of them. Not here, basically. Not here. Okay, never mind. I think I can always just come back later, because I know where the other ghost is on Oranos, and I can just deal with that as I can just deal with that as I go along here. Right now, I'm just sort of filling out the map here, because that's what I want to do. But yeah, no.
Huge. It looks important.
But yeah, no, mixed feeling. Sort of a mixed feelings about Rhea. Not Oranos, because Oranos is pretty cool. But you know, just mixed feelings about how I wish it could have been further explored, or something else like that. Just saying. Or maybe it could have been a fully fledged island or whatever. And speaking of which, we've had a grassland island, a desert island, volcano island, another grass one, and now yet another grass one, except this time with ruins. So, yeah, again, I feel like this is probably the point where they started to run a little bit out of budget. Again, in video games that I like, you can get the sense that they started to run out of budget for things. And I could tell from the island themes alone that they could have made Oranos Island like an entire island based around ruins. Not necessarily have to fill it up with like grass or anything like that. Because the whole terrain here kind of is similar to how how Kronos Island was. And in fact, the actual previous island was too. Like, you could say that Kronos Island and Rhea could be closely connected to one another because they could be relatively close, thus having the same terrain and everything. But I feel like Uranos could have had just a little bit more of a unique identity rather than just Kronos. I'm just getting these negatives out of the way right now because we're trying to enjoy a video game over here. But it just has to be said because you clearly see the things that are happening. You very clearly do see that whole thing indeed. Okay, I want to get that sound memory, though. The sound memories obviously haven't stopped. So that would be Ares Island 7th movement. And yeah, no, I had a good old-fashioned discussion in the comments saying that, you know, yeah, I forget what it was. Great, I forget the conversation that I had with a fellow commenter. Thank you for that, by the way, about the jukebox. And I said oh wait, I remember what it was. So basically, they made the argument that you know they could have which one is next, by the way? I feel like light blue. Yeah, I feel like light blue is next, actually. You have to go from top to bottom with these Tetris pieces. And then black and then blue. Okay. So, the thing about the jukebox, actually, is that, you know, they don't allow you to play certain songs during certain, like, big moments, like boss fights or whatever. And, yeah, I do feel like, oh, what? Okay, my guess is just, you know, purple, then black, probably, because, that's probably it, isn't it? Yes. Okay. Yeah, jukebox not letting you play songs during certain moments like boss fights. That's a missed opportunity, I bet. Or, yeah, that's a missed opportunity. But I feel like a bigger missed opportunity would have been for the big boss fights. Because, look, whether you like Sonic Frontiers or not, you can't really deny that Undefeatable, Breakthrough It All, and Find Your Flame are absolute raw songs. Some of the raw songs that you'll ever listen to in Sonic the Hedgehog, including the one that we just found. Not I'm Here. That song is raw, but City Escape too. Of course, you can't have a jukebox feature without Live and Learn and City Escape. You just can't. But yeah, seriously, they could have had the opportunity to at least do that, but no. Konoichi! I only learned that word existed thanks to Ninja Turtles. Alright, so Konoichi is a much stronger variant of ninja. Lady ninjas are definitely a lot more powerful. So they can definitely parry you for sure. But the parry won't be enough, actually. You just gotta keep on parrying them until they stop. You can't actually target them. So you gotta keep on holding this stance until you're ready. Until you're ready to actually damage him more. Or her more, actually. Robots can be girls, too. They seriously can be. Don't judge. We don't judge here. Hey, Jimmy. Or Carl. Yeah, I already forgot the name already. Hey, Carl. I'm sorry, Carl. Keep on doing you, Carl. I'm very proud of you. And yeah, that's really all I had to say about that, actually. Seriously, all. Alright, so let's keep on going. Got that memory token all taken care of. We already got 38 of these. Okay, let me just fill out this one. And yeah, no, you can already see that, you know, Uranos already has elements of Kronos here, like these red flowers and everything, just to further add to my point. Yeah, further adding to my point that Uranos probably could have had a unique theme of its own, like all ruins. But again, I'm in the camp of it is what it is. I probably don't have to like it, but it is what it is. Oh, thank God, I thought I actually failed. I really did think I actually failed, but yeah, it's fine. It's all good. It's all good. We're fine. Definitely have been picking up a lot of memory tokens, though, and there's also more Guardian here. It's another caterpillar. Caterpillar. There we go. Caterpillar downed and deaded. Okay. I think we had enough of City Escape, actually. Going back to the default, which is Oranos. Unless I find another song, in which case, you know, we'll keep doing that. Just gotta keep on finding memory tokens and the whatnot. And there we go. We actually have enough for another skill. That's the map. Here we go. Loop kick. RT in midair and B in midair too. And of course, we already know how it works, because the game will automatically tell us. Okay. So now we got that. We got enough portal gears to actually go into cyberspace. We might as well go for it. For 3. I barely remember these from the top of my head. I mean, I know I can do them. Well, I don't know which one this could be on the top of my head. But it's definitely a level I may recognize. Okay, so my only concern for this go-around would probably have to be the red star rings here. Well, actually, yeah, no, well, let me amend this. I want to say that I do actually know these levels. I just don't remember what they're in reference to. Probably something has to do with, you know, gee, I don't know. Maybe it has something to do with Sonic the Hedgehog. I don't know. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. But I want to get this red star ring here, because it can be a little bit confusing to get all of them, since this level can be pretty short if you allow it to be. And there we go. And there we go. Okay, so I know I got the ring requirement and everything, and the red star rings, but I don't necessarily know about the time. Here's one of the only times in Sonic Frontiers where it actually feels like the old 3D games, where you have to beat all the enemies in order to progress. Oh my God, I did it in one try with 5 seconds to spare. Oh my God, that's great. Yeah, that's probably one of the only times in Sonic Frontiers where it feels like the older 3D games. It just feels so weird, right? That's just really odd and bizarre. But there you go. Okay, so we got that, and we actually got 2 Chaos Emeralds unlocked, so we can just go get them at any time. There's really no penalty for there's really no special thing that happens if you do that on Oranos Island that might require you to skip these. But you definitely want to get all the emeralds anyway. I mean, duh, they're all part of the game. Yeah, they're all part of the game, like, duh, of course they are. Why else wouldn't they be? Man, this new resolution works good. Now you can finally see this game in its full glory, just like I wanted. Yeah! Thank you, Black Friday, son. Yeah, just going through a guided tour and everything. This is gonna age so well if if it doesn't actually work out. But thankfully, I think it will work out because 1440p changes video codecs, son. Yeah. That is what I mean. That's what I'm talking about. That's the first time that we've ever actually seen that, I think. Yeah, it's probably the first time that I think we've ever seen that goal of collect characters' memory tokens. Yeah, and Sonic just went like, why did I go goofy on like, it's like, or Banjo? Yeah, why did I go all Banjo and just go, now I did it in my laugh. Oh, good, another Tetris. So I'm pretty sure it's purple, then blue, and then purple, and then blue, and then light blue. I suppose. Or maybe I could be completely wrong and just, oh, never mind. I am right. Never mind. It was as simple as I made it out to be. This time around, I'm just trying to do everything and everything all at once. Like, get all the sound memories, guardians, and then probably new Coco along the way, too. Oh, look at you. Oh, would you look at that? Another female ninja who's about to get her ass beat. Oh, yeah. Oh, God. Oh, God. How dare you? How dare you? Really, the only caveat here is that time automatically slows down during a parry, so it's like... where are you? There you are. Alright. There we go! I kind of figured that there would be, like, one more hit to go before they're dead, but... there it is. I'm gonna get the sound memory. And... we'll see what it is. Palm Tree Panic from CD. And it's the one that should be... it's the one that should be in Sonic Frontiers because it's... yay! Basically, it's the Japanese one. Oh, and by the way, these enemies... I don't know if these are actually named in the game, but... This Guardian is Wolf, I believe. So, they go around in a circle, and it's your job to parry them. Yeah, just to parry all of them. And they're very easily defeated. Oh, I love that sound effect when Sonic does the spin slash. It just sounds so powerful. It sounds so powerful, like too powerful for its own good. And in fact, it is. Why didn't that continue? Basically, your good old-fashioned test to see how good you are at parrying things. Either that or they're just regular enemies. I don't know. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they pretty much are just regular enemies if I'm not really too mistaken about that at all. I want to see about this new Coco, though. I guess you could say all these new Coco are new to me because I haven't even gotten any one of them. Oh. Wall running challenge, eh? Good by me. All right. Might as well go through it then. Okay. Let's get up there. And beware the Eggman Springs, and there it is. There we go. Silver King Pop. Silver King Pop. I almost said Pomni for a second. I'm like, no, Pomni didn't exist yet. Technically. That character didn't exist yet in the world of Sonic, and she never will. Get out of here. And she never will. Ever. Ever. Oh, God. Okay. I got time for, like, one more little thing that I would like to do. And I guess I could... Yeah, I might as well just do another cyberspace level while I'm at it. For one. You know, for one! That's how it is. But first, let me actually get these rings. Alright, so it's over here. And I actually managed to get another memory token while I was at it. I also turned on the slot machine. Because I have a feeling that a Starfall event might happen at any time. And next video, we're going to go to Big's fishing spot. And we're going to do our final fishing. Well, might be final fishing. Because while it is the last fishing spot, it's definitely going to be the most bountiful. Okay, and now I know what this one is. Now, this is interesting because this stage is Metal Harbor from Sonic Adventure 2. Now, these pre-boost era like stages, I feel like, again, they're interesting because we never really had them in this style before. Maybe in like another game they would have been a lot funner, a lot more fun, but in this case, I just find this to be an interesting case. So anyway, my main concern here for this run is not necessarily the time, or not necessarily the time goal, but more or less the goal of trying to get every red star ring here. And I know I missed one, but that's fine. Because getting a time for it, just like on the real Metal Harbor, is a total crap shoot. Well, not really a total crap shoot, but it's hard. So, in that spirit, I'm definitely going to make a recommendation that you just go for the red star rings first. Because you know that famous shortcut that you can take? Well, it is here, and it's all present and accounted for, and it's coming up. Right here. But it's clearly only for a red star ring and not getting a better score, and not really a required thing that you need to do in order to get a better score. Like, here's supposed to be the rocket, and here's where you're supposed to skate down and everything. Yeah, you're skating down digitally. Yeah. On an actual legitimate skateboard, too. If I seriously got the S rank time for this, then that would be amazing, but I know I didn't. No, I didn't. So I'm only gonna... Oh, I missed it by 1 second! I missed it by a second! Or a little over a second, actually. But dude, that would have been so cool! But instead, no. Now I gotta try to figure out where this thing is. Because I don't remember where this red star ring is at the top of my head. Maybe it's like here. Oh, it was in that balloon section. Of course it was. Okay, now time to use cheap strats to get out of here. Alright, there we go. Now we're using cheap strats for reals. Alright, finally did it. And now I can call it quits here. So that all said, we're all done. So, next time on Sonic Frontiers, well, continuing a whole lot more things. So, I will see you guys on the next time. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.